Before I tell you this story, I need you to do one thing. I need you to think about the most ordinary moment of your life. A Tuesday morning, crowded room, a tray of champagne glasses, a corridor that smelled like catering food and expensive perfume. Now I need you to understand that the most life-changing moments in history, the ones that rewrote everything, did not happen in palaces or boardrooms or on the top floors of skyscrapers. They happened in the in-between places, the quiet corners, the back hallways where nobody was watching. Because the man I am about to tell you about had shaken hands with presidents. He had sat across tables from people who could end careers with a phone call. He had walked into rooms that fell silent the moment he entered them. Not because of his name, but because of what his name meant in the world's darkest, most powerful places. And none of that, not one single moment of it, had prepared him for a 26-year-old woman from Suralire who offered him water and sat down and ate her own food right next to him like he was absolutely nobody special. Stay with me, because by the time this story ends, you are going to understand something about love, about power, and about what it really means to be seen, that nobody warned you was coming. They say that the most powerful people in the world never need to announce themselves. They do not shout. They do not wave. They simply walk through a door, and the room changes. The temperature shifts. The air thickens. Every eye moves at exactly the same moment, pulled by something that has no name but cannot be ignored. That is what happened on the night of the Obi Foundation Charity Gala in Lagos, Nigeria. It was the kind of event that Lagos threw once a year, and the entire city dressed up for it. The kind of night where the women wore jewels that cost more than houses and the men wore suits cut from fabric that had never touched a market stall. Chandeliers blazed. A string quartet played in the corner. The air smelled of expensive perfume and catered jollof rice. 600 guests. 3 open bars. One very famous auctioneer who had flown in from London. And then, at precisely 8:17 in the evening, the double doors at the east entrance opened, and every single conversation in that ballroom died. Because standing there, silhouetted against the light of the corridor, was a man who looked exactly like Cristiano Ronaldo. Not almost, not a little bit. Exactly. The jawline, the height, the way he held his shoulders, like a man who had never once in his life considered making himself smaller. The kind of face that belonged on billboards, on magazine covers, on the front page of every sports newspaper on the planet. The whispers ignited like fire catching dry paper. Is that Ronaldo? Here? In Lagos? Oh my God. It is him. I swear to God it is him.